Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to your physics class. This side Pooja Sharma, your physics teacher. I hope you all are fine, you all are healthy, doing well. Okay, ji. Let's wait for a minute. Let everybody in. We are going to proceed on with the class for today. The topic we have started is general wave properties. We covered the first topic of this, that is the main properties a wave have. Wavelength, amplitude, time period, frequency, speed. First we are going to have a review of all those properties, and then we are going to proceed on with the next topic today, that is the longitudinal and the transversal wave. The two types of wave formations, the longitudinal and the transversal wave formation. So welcome, let everybody in. We are going to proceed on with the topic. Meanwhile, please open your book because we are going to view the book side by side. Kindly just once go with the concept. We are going to begin. Meanwhile, two are present right now. Please let me know, is the voice clear? Is the board visible? Is my voice audible? Anji Bacha. So let's begin up with the class for today. Before we move on, we are going to have a recap of what we have done in the previous class. So let's talk about that. We did the main wave properties. Fine. I'm going to write the properties first of all. We studied about amplitude, then we studied about wavelength, fine. After wavelength, we talk about frequency, time period, and the last one is the speed. These are the 5 main characteristics which we have studied in the previous class. I'm going to give you an overview of all these 5 things. Then we begin up with the next topic. So first is your amplitude. Let's say you have this wave. This is your wave formation. This is fine. This is called the main position. You can say the principal axis. The wave portion which is above the principal axis, we call it as crust. Fine. This portion is called as crust. And the lower portion of the wave, this is called as trough. Upper portion of the wave crust, the lower portion of the wave is called trough. Fine. Now from the principal axis, how much high your wave is, this is going to tell you its amplitude. इससे आपको क्या पता चलेगा? The amplitude. This is called this factor, amplitude. Fine. From the principal axis, how much high your wave is, that is going to tell you amplitude of the wave. Okay? Or you can say from the principal axis, how much low your wave is, the height of the crust or the depth of the trough. This is going to tell you about the amplitude. Fine. इसको हम बोलते हैं wave का amplitude. Based upon amplitude, we can increase or decrease the loudness. जैसे the speakers which we have, जो amplifiers हमारे पास होते हैं. Fine. In that we increase or decrease the amplitude to make the variations. So that we are going to study. So amplitude is the height of the crust or the depth of the trough. Moving on with the next, that is wavelength. Wavelength क्या होता है? Wavelength means the wave की length. Fine, it's made up of two words actually. Wave, length. So what is the length of the wave? Is your wavelength. Length of the wave means you have a wave. It starts from a position and end at another position. जब तक repetition नहीं होगी, that is your one wave. And what is the length of that? Is your wavelength. Fine. For example, this one crust and one trough is your one wave. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि अगर आधी crust है, so we say the wave is not completed. You have to see जहाँ तक repetition नहीं हो रही. Fine. Suppose the wave is like this. From here it again start going up. तो ये repetition हुई है. Fine. Till here crust और trough कोई repetition नहीं हुई. Here see, it's same as in the starting of the crust. ये same portion हो रहा है. So this is the repetition. जहाँ तक repetition नहीं हुई, यहाँ तक. This is your one wave. This is your one wave. और इसकी जो length होगी, that is called as your wavelength. Fine. You can have the wave of many different kinds. For example, this is your wave. This is your one wave. Sorry, not one wave. It consists of many waves. This is one type of wave formation. Fine. Then this is the second type of wave formation. Then this is the third type of wave formation. तो आपको ये नहीं देखना है कि whether it is up and down, close or apart. Not that. एक complete wave. मतलब without repetition. If you look here, यहाँ से start हुई है. Till here there is no repetition. उसके बाद repetition begins. So this length is called wavelength. जहाँ तक repetition नहीं हुई, that is called your wavelength. In this case, it starts from here and till here कोई repetition नहीं हुई, उसके बाद start हुई है. So till here, this is your one wavelength. In this case, क्योंकि starting trough से हुई है, so we say ऐसा portion repeat कहाँ हो रहा है, यहाँ पे होगा. इसके बाद see, it goes down. Here also it starts going down again. We call it as wavelength. Okay? So we did two things. What is amplitude? Amplitude is this portion. Height कितनी है ट्रस्ट की, यहाँ पे डेप्थ कितनी है ट्रस्ट की. Fine. This portion or this portion. This is what we say amplitude. Or wavelength is the length of one wave till where the repetition doesn't begin. Fine. वहां तक आपकी one wave होगी और उसकी जो length है we call it as wavelength. Okay. Moving on to the next one, frequency. Let's say 0 second begins from here and 0 second finishes here. 1 second. यहाँ तक आपका कितना टाइम है? You have a stopwatch. 3 waves अलग-अलग टाइप की पास करी है. Fine. 1 second यहाँ से आपने begin करा. You started the watch. And here you stop. आपने end कर दिया. Fine. So 1 second में how many complete waves are able to pass? That is going to be your wave. That is going to be your frequency. Fine. So if you look here, 1 second start from here to here. So this is one complete wave. ये 1.5 और ये थोड़ा सा और आगे. सेकेंड वेव कंप्लीट नहीं हुई. So you can say 1.75. Fine. In this case, one wave, second wave, third wave, 3.5 and 3.75. This answer is by 1.75. Fine. मतलब एक सेकेंड में कितनी waves पास करेंगी? That is going to be your frequency. The number of waves passing through a particular point in 1 second. That is going to be your frequency. Fine. In this case, this is one wave, second and third. 3 waves pass करनी. So 3 waves. So here the frequency is 1.75 hertz. Here the frequency is 3.75 hertz. Here the frequency is 3 hertz. Fine. So this is how we can have the wavelength, frequency. एक सेकेंड में कितनी waves पास करेंगी through a particular position, that is going to give you the frequency. Done? Let's move on with the next, that is a time period. Now what is time period? Let's talk about this third wave. एक सेकेंड में कितने waves पास करिए? 3 waves पास करिए. So this is the frequency. Frequency means in 1 second how many waves pass. Fine. So let's talk about this third portion. Let's have the wave over here. Okay. So one trough is one wave. Trough, second wave, trough, third wave. So 3 waves are there. Fine. In 1 second, how many waves pass? 3 waves. So frequency कितनी हुई? 3 hertz. Now, three waves passed in 1 second. Means one wave passed in how many seconds? If 3 waves passed in 1 second, one wave passed in how many seconds? Kindly type your answer. If 3 waves passed in 1 second, one wave passed in how many seconds? So the answer is 1 by 3 or you can say 0.3, both are correct. Let's have it on the board. 3 waves कितने टाइम में पास करेंगे? 1 सेकेंड में. 3 waves passes in 1 second. 3 waves को पास करने में 1 सेकेंड लगा. तो 1 wave pass in 1 by 3 सेकेंड. एक वेव पास करने में कितना लगेगा? 1 divided by 3 seconds. For example, you have, like, let's have an example over here. You have 3 candies of rupees. 1 candy is of how much? So 1